Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Athena Amoeba and welcome back to the Grow Yourself channel. It is time for another Makeup Monday! Yes, it is. If you are new to Makeup Monday, welcome. Makeup Monday exists because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. And I wanted to learn and get advice and feedback from you all about how to do my makeup better. In last week's video, I tried a new foundation routine with new foundation, Fenty by Rihanna. And because I ended up liking Fenty's primer, foundation, and concealer and that whole new routine so much, I decided to do a giveaway for a $100 gift card to Sephora. Yes, you heard me right. $100 Sephora gift card giveaway. All you have to do is watch the video from last week, subscribe to this channel, and comment on that video. The link to that video is in the description below. So if you'd like the opportunity to win a $100 gift card from Sephora, make sure that you enter. So last week we explored a new foundation routine. This week, we are exploring concealer for under eye bags. Yes, we're gonna take a look at 3 different concealers and see which one covers up the under eye bags best. Now, the reason I'm deciding to do this video this week is because this is a point of insecurity for myself personally. I have under eye bags that are hereditary. They are not because of a lack of sleep. They are not because of a lack of hydration. They are simply hereditary, and I've had them my whole life, and I probably will have them unless I get surgery or something crazy like that. I don't plan on doing anything like that for the foreseeable future, and I am learning to embrace that this is just a part of who I am, part of what makes me uniquely me, part of my biology, part of my heritage. That being said, that doesn't mean that I don't want to try to cover it up best that I can, so that I don't have people saying,
"You look so tired today."
Thanks, it's hereditary.
Now, we always hear the advice that to cover under eye circles, use a lighter concealer. This works for under eye circles, dark circles, but it does not necessarily work for bags. Now, the difference is under eye circles or dark circles is just about color. It's just about a darker shade. Bags are actually a puffiness under the eye, so it's also about texture. So that got me to thinking, if putting on a lighter color highlights and draws attention to the area, then wouldn't putting on a lighter color under my eyes just make my bags stand out more? This got me curious and made me want to try 3 different shades, 3 different concealers under the eyes to see which one actually does a better job at making my under eye bags less prominent. So we are trying on 3 concealers under the eyes, and we're going to go from lightest to darkest. And the 3 concealers that we are trying on today are, number 1, Dermacool, supposedly the best concealer in the world, supposedly can cover anything, even tattoos. But this is the lightest shade of concealer that I have. So here's the swatch from this first concealer. Swatch number 1, as you can see, is very light. Dermacool, number 1. The second concealer that we're trying is a Wet n Wild concealer, and it is in the shade of Medium Peach. And here is the swatch for our second concealer by Wet n Wild in Medium Peach. As you can see, it is a bit darker. Finally, the third concealer we are using, I believe, is too dark for me, and that is the comment that I got a lot on the last video that I did. It's Fenty by Rihanna concealer in the shade Sand. So this is the third concealer, and it is a bit darker. So here are all 3 swatches. And these are the concealers that we are testing out today in the under eye area. to see if the lightest, medium, or darkest concealer does a better job at making under eye bags less prominent. So let's give it a go. So at this point, I've already tested all 3 of them, and I'm actually wearing the one that I thought was best. So I won't tell you which one that is, I will let you guess and save it for the end. Okay, so now that my foundation is on, I'm going to go into the under eye coverage with the under eye concealer. And the first concealer we're going to try out is Dermacol, a concealer by Dermacol, and to be honest with you, I don't see a shade on here anywhere. I don't remember what it was like getting this shade. So we're trying this lightest shade because they say to go lighter under the eyes. That's like the normal advice that you hear. But that's not taking into consideration puffy eyes. So we're just going to go ahead and try it out and see how it looks compared to the other concealers. Okay, so this is the end result with the lightest concealer. This concealer, by the way, has been advertised as being able to cover up anything, including tattoos. I don't know how true that actually is, because I have found that even if it covers something up at first, it tends to fade. But this is the result for it under my eyes. And honestly, I feel like it does make my under eye bags more prominent. So I will put a picture of the end result and then we'll move on to the next concealer. Okay, so next we are trying the second concealer, which is a concealer by Wet n Wild, and the shade is Medium Peach. Okay, so this is the end result for the second concealer. I think it actually does help to hide them a little bit more. Obviously you could still see them because they are there and it doesn't cover texture, but I do think that the lighter one brought out more detail. So yeah, curious about what you all think. So this is the end result of the Wet n Wild concealer. Let me know what you think so far between the two. Comment below with your opinion. Do you even see a difference? Here is the photo, the after photo for the Wet n Wild concealer in Medium Peach. Okay, so now we are trying the third and final concealer, which is Fenty Concealer by Rihanna, and it is in the shade of Sand. And so I already know that I got this concealer too dark for me, but I've been putting it on all week and I actually like how it covers my under eye bag so far. So we will see how this one turns out. Okay, so this is the end result for the third and final concealer, the darker concealer, which is from Fenty by Rihanna. And I did go ahead and put a little bit of foundation over as well, just to make the color match the rest of my face better. But underneath is the darker concealer. And I actually think, call me crazy, but I think this one covers my under eye bags the best because it is not drawing attention to that area like the lighter ones do. So, I mean, granted, I know that they're not going to totally be gone. I will continue to explore this subject or this area. I personally think that this one covers the most because it's making the under eye bags less prominent and doesn't draw as much attention to it as the lighter concealers do. That's just my opinion. Please let me know if you think that I'm wrong. I am obviously just learning about all of this stuff, just trying things out. And the reason I decided to try this was because I have a hard time with this area. This is, for me, one of my most problem areas. It's something that I am insecure about because it is hereditary. It's not a matter of a lack of sleep. It's just always there. So comment below, between concealer 1, concealer 2, and concealer 3, which one do you think made my under eye bags less prominent? So that is how this has worked on me. Leave a comment below with your thoughts. Do you think that the third one actually was the best, or do you have other advice about how I can cover or conceal or minimize my under eye bags? Thank you all so much for watching. You all are amazing. Thank you for those of you who have left advice on the Makeup Monday videos. I will continue to explore that advice and follow it as I get better and learn more about makeup. And make sure that you watch the video from last week, subscribe, like, and comment for your chance to win a $100 gift card to Sephora. Yes, that's a big deal. That is a big giveaway for me, and I wish the best of luck to all of you because your chances of winning are pretty high so far. So make sure you do that. For more content like this on how to learn, grow, and improve your life, subscribe on Instagram and Facebook, links in the description below. Until next time, y'all, keep learning, keep growing, and keep making those changes that will improve your life. Much love.